It's actually more of a series of drops. This is not an AoE fight, but it's a cleave. It's a heavy cleave fight. Every 33%, the boss is going to summon 2 adds. We kill the adds. The boss will be immune while the adds are alive. There are a couple other phases that summon extra adds. Earth, for instance, will have a lot of adds. There's a feast, and cauldron, cauldron, cauldron. Here's a cauldron.
Thank you, thank you.
Yep. Oh, I meant to use that. No, I didn't.
There's 2 different kinds of cauldron, that's why.
Alright, just pandas ready?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Excellent. Pulse 10 doesn't work. This is not a Lust on Pull fight, but I'll take first. But Lust anyway, because I want to get to the ad phase. This is just an AoE. AoE dot.
Watch your.
Does not hurt very much first. Alright, orbs. Watch these. They will stun you.
It's
A
dispellable.
while. Yes, it is dispellable. It is dispellable.
Frontal.
Watch the frontal. Alright, top. This is the soap.
Move to triangle.
There are 2 of them. Don't get hit by 2. Do not get hit by 2 of these. Good.
Soaks E spread. Okay.
Yeah, we're moving. We are heading to fire, friends.
Wait, so he changes based on where he's standing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
Wall coming.
Hello. Goodness gracious.
What the fuck was that?
Great walls of fire.
Those transmog changes.
That is cool.
Was it just me or did the wall move like last second?
No, that was you.
Move to skull.
That's the ult.
Oof.
Yeah, with that, you gotta run away from the boss because you will drop a lot of little
Watch wave.
Alright, wipe it.
Okay, now I know. Alright, cool. Alright.
Fire's bad. I have learned this about fire. Fire is bad. Okay, and he is not active during this phase. That is good to know.
That's what I was trying to keep us alive for.
Yeah.
Okay, let's send the fire.
I would also like to know, he spawned the 2 altars we used. I would like to know if we can control that as well.
Can we just have him
It would
sit
seem
at
like
one
it.
altar for longer?
Yes, we can.
Can we try that first? I want to see if it
Force-
only spawns the one.
Yeah,
What
that
forces
is,
you to move?
technically speaking, nothing.
So yeah, if it looks like the tank debuff was long enough, we could just do one because
Yeah.
I think it was like 30 seconds in between each one.
Yeah, we can do 1 stack apiece. Technically speaking, nothing forces us to move. Every time he casts what I'm referring to as his ult for that altar, he gets a stack of a 5% damage buff increase for all of the abilities for that altar. So if we leave him at 1 altar forever, eventually he will.
But you could theoretically leave him at 1 altar for 2 stacks and then move. Because 5%
Theoretically,
Yep.
shouldn't be
Theor-
terrible.
theoretically, I could leave him there for 10 stack or 20
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah,
5% doesn't seem terrible.
5% isn't too bad. Now, what winds up changing the calculus a little bit is phase 2, where the ads have a stack every 10 second. They generate a stack of that altar's buff, and then when they die, they give it to the boss.
So if you happen to stay at 1 altar for longer than the others, you would want to burst that one to stop it from gaining too much of a buff.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
I know what my theory, my working theory for this will wound up being is that you want to go between 3 altars, and then that way the boss has no stacks of the last altar, and when you enter phase 3, when the boss starts doing everything but faster, you go to the 4th altar and he has no stacks there. But that's just kind of my working theory.
If
I'm
he
going
does
over
only,
I'm going over to Earth, by the way, this time, guys.
if he does only spawn the ad from the active altar, you could, if you could survive staying in that altar until phase 3, then that's even cheesy.
Very much so. There's stuff to avoid here, pretty much. That's really it. And then there is additionally ads. The ult summons ads. Burst down the ads.
Health warning.
You have a circle on you, get out of it.
Run.
Yep, there it is. Ow! I was right, it is a point blank. Alright, watch the frontal.
Yeah, it's a one-time.
It's definitely one time. Because my stacks are gone.
Health warning.
I'll have to look and see if they could be potentially swings it faster.
Watch your step.
Alright, these are the ads.
Those debuffs are healing absorbs.
They are, yes. Kill these ads. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Watch the frontal. Thank you.
Damage the essence of time. You have to attack.
No, I think it's just.
No.
I think it's just to make sure that people who say are colorblind can tell which altar they're on.
Gotcha.
You want to move at 2 or?
I'm gonna see if we can keep. We're gonna keep. Right
Watch
here.
your step.
I want to see what happens with the ads. The phase 2 ads, not the usual ads. Okay, kill these guys. Clean them up before the boss phases, which is about to do anyway. Let's see. It picks one. But we can control which ones we get. Kill the ground rat first, please. These are gonna explode again. God.
But if
Watch your step.
you can pick the 2 you want to deal with and try to stay only in those 2 until the final part, and then you can have 2 free zones and no damage.
Theoretically, yes.
Running.
Alright, get close to the boss. Get close to the ice one, please. Get close, close, close. Right on top of him.
Run out.
Oh, out.
Dropped.
Yeah. Okay, so wherever we AoE there, they're going to explode again in a minute. So the frost one does that AoE, does more the closer you are. Or, sorry, less the closer you are. So you gotta get close.
Running.
Okay. Wipe it up. Yeah, so he's at 40% Earth and 35% Ice now after the ad phase.
Yeah, those stacks or those ads live long enough that that would get really dangerous.
It would hurt a lot. Especially because it appears that his Tank Buster takes the element of what he's doing, and if I had to guess, it increases the damage of that as well.
This is really neat.
It's an interesting fight.
So the tank buster is low enough at the beginning and falls off at 1, but as it gets on, you definitely have to be taunting at 1.
He also does everything faster in phase 3, so we might have to take 2 at phase 3. I'm gonna take him over to Storm this time so we can see that one. Storm is which one was Storm?
Purple one?
Well, yes, I know it's purple, but I'm trying to remember what the abilities were.
Oh.
Okay, Storm is various people will get a nature damage increase taken, and they will pulse nature damage on their nearest person. Just don't hit someone else who has the debuff. It'll always hit the closest player. Additionally, players will get a circle around them. They will strike lightning. Don't hit people with the debuff. And finally, the boss will shoot out little circles that have to be soaked, or they do a lot of damage to everyone. So in general, if you have the debuff that increases nature damage taken, don't take extra damage. Don't do extra damage to those people. Do soak things. Little circles have to be soaked.
It still gave it to me. Okay.
Alright, Lightning Crash, that's the one that's the nearest target. Oh wow, that stacks up a dot. Holy shit. That is not a good thing. That is not really expressed in the way that it did. Way more than I thought.
No, get away, combos.
Help soak.
Alright, these are the circles. Make sure you soak them. I'm going to take them to Earth next. Apologies for that.
Health warning.
Damn, that absorbs the shit.
Run.
Yes, it does. Watch
Yeah, I
out.
hate the circle.
It is a huge one.
So far from a spectator point of view, Frost looks the easiest to deal with out of all of them.
Frost was so easy.
So you might want to try to save Frost for last phase.
Yeah.
Frost and Earth, it seems.
Earth takes a lot of healing, but it's not mechanic direct.
There's no damage going out.
Watch your step.
Ads. Up. Can't.
Run.
Get me up, please. If I can get a res, please. Oh man, that'll probably have to be. There we go. Alright, the Tempest, all he does is he teleports behind people and starts hitting the nearest person. But he will not change targets.
Watch your step.
If you are targeted by the lead current, get away from everyone else, please.
It looks like it might be targeting the furthest person. Both times it jumped to Dell, he was out of the stack.
Run out.
Out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to confirm that.
No, because Omen was
Jump
further.
to me
I was
again.
further away.
Yeah, it says random enemy in the middle. Which admittedly,
Extremely unlucky.
admittedly, sometimes they say random enemy, and what they mean is we are lazy. But
Is it picked Dell all 3 times?
Oof.
yeah, somehow he got weird. I guess I moved across the corner there, and he got.
Which way?
He did the thing twice. Which is the A. Every time we pick a new altar, he AoEs. Alright,
Move to
move
square.
out with these. If you're targeted, move out. Just keep running.
Which way?
Was targeted at me, right? The one
Yeah.
to stay, so that can be
Yeah.
baited.
Yeah, that has to be baited.
Which way?
We should not get another ult here because we are running out of space, and that ult sucks.
Watch your feet.
It probably wouldn't be too bad if you stacked
Watch your
it.
feet.
It probably wouldn't be.
Bait.
We already have too much. You've already-
Yeah. I'm just saying, in general, it wouldn't be the worst thing to deal with if you bait it into the corners.
Or if you all stack together?
Yeah, if we all stack together and then you all ran out together.
Yeah. Kinda like Sludge Fist.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to figure out right this pull down, or should we wipe it the other one in?
See if the puddles despawn when he phases.
Well, there are big spawns.
Did they? I can't tell. Dell's looking at the other direction. I can.
Move to move.
They are
Watch your-
starting to despawn.
Gotcha. Never mind.
The orbs, so
You're dispelled. I am dispelled.
moment, yes. Yeah, wipe it. We'll just go again.
Will it summon all 4 ads here, or is it always 2?
It's always
Everybody stand in his frontal.
so everyone standing from the boss. Actually, better idea. Whee!
No, the fire.
Uh-oh. It burns!
Wait, what was that right there? When he's in the middle of the room, he just mass AoEs?
Yeah, if he's standing in the middle, he mass AoEs, and he gets a stack of every damage increase every second.
Ow.
So you can't choose the opposing side's element. It has to be a next.
Yeah, you kind of
Oh,
That
gotta.
Good
sucks.
point. Can we start with Frost?
Yes, we can.
The only awful thing about this boss is he has the smallest hitbox I've ever encountered.
It is really tiny.
Yeah, you
Compared to some of
basically
the
have to
other
be in
ones we've
him,
had.
Yeah. Like, it's smaller
Blast
than
it.
the circle around him.
And he's
Last
fast.
in ranged.
It doesn't take much for him to get out of melee range.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. But you can also put that as feedback.
His frontal cone,
Yeah, just-
his frontal cone is also a knockback, so it's not like the tanks can like 100% control it either. Like we get knocked back. And
I
he
was
will
trying to
turn-
line up against the wall like Sludfist, where you could stand on the tip and you never actually move, but it doesn't seem like it. It seems like it will still throw you around the corner.
We can try over here in this corner here, like actually in the corner. I'm getting shot right into here.
Can we see how much
Watch
damage
your-
does if we just don't move him at all? We just keep getting stacks, right? And then his abilities just get harder and harder.
Yes.
But I just want to see how bad it gets.
Yeah, if you stand right in that corner, he basically doesn't move you.
Okay.
You guys will just have to massively burst down the frost element
Yeah, like really.
to help yourselves a little bit.
Alright, spread these out. Don't get hit by two.
I cloaked.
Sorry, I heard that late.
I said it late too. That's my bad.
How dare you, Salem?
I agreed.
Your taunt when you want.
5 coins from Gryffindor.
It's a lot of fun.
Watch your
It's fun to do this with an actual guild, not like I've pugged these tests before. This is a lot better though.
I'll get this one. The next cooldown be rewind. That we use for his big AoE.
Remember, absolutely fucking obliterate the frost one.
Here we
Oh,
go.
good. We're also getting the fire one.
interrupt.
Oh, is that how that works? The fire one's gonna keep summoning ads, by the way.
It looks like it's completely random which of the
Interrupt.
two it picks
Need a kick?
if you only pick one.
I don't.
Because when you only did Earth, it
Interrupt.
picked Frost. And then you only did Frost and it picked... I guess maybe it might be the one to the...
No, we
Clockwise.
did do
Clockwise,
lightning
yeah.
and earth.
Yeah, but you picked it.
No, when we've only done twice where we only did two.
Yeah.
Go back to the
It-
frost one.
It might
Okay.
actually be clockwise.
Yeah, we're gonna stay in frost.
Yeah, it might always go clockwise.
Finish off these ads, please. Okay, we did that quickly enough. We only got 4 stacks. Your soaks.
And the next one be Ovi's revival.
Call for it.
Wild stunned.
Use it now.
Watch your
Is there no way to break
Okay,
this
Trill,
up?
use yours.
I don't know if it'll go live like this, but if you just stand in the middle of those orbs, they don't hit you.
Yeah, they are very.
I gotta
very
go.
You mean stand on like the boss location?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't have like they really don't have a radius around them. So if you're inside their origin,
Interesting. Requires
So-
further testing. Ooh.
We needed more people in the back.
Yeah. Get up Dell as soon as we can, please.
Mm-hmm.
Watch your
Under the boss.
So far, this is mostly viable.
Boss. Even with 6 stacks, he's still really not hitting at all.
That's this. They're probably gonna tweak this, but this is interesting. All right. So when they're talking about stacks, they're talking about this here.
You'll just have to.
It comes from killing the
destroy
ad
again.
that spawns, and it also
If you
comes
wanna
from
stay in
every time it
frost
uses
board
its
last
alt
phase.
in this area.
We could also just go Earth, it'd be really easy.
Mm-hmm.
That would work.
I feel like that's probably the easiest one left.
Would you want to go Earth with the ads or Lightning and just have people spread?
Pretty heavy melee group, so.
Yeah, we got a lot of.
Sure.
Alright, ads.
Okay, it's 2 random ones this time.
It won't repeat, apparently.
It's just the other 2.
It won't repeat.
Which means that your thought process to have 0 stacks on one's not possible.
It does mean that, but it also means Frost is not going to get any more stacks.
That's true too.
Mm-hmm.
watch your step.
If you wanted to stay in Frost, it would get 0 stacks extra from right now.
Yeah, let's go back to front.
Yeah, 100%. Also, fun fact, the pools from the fire ad, those don't go away.
Do they still hurt? I assume they do.
They sure look like they
Yeah,
do.
they hurt a lot.
Get away from the ads, away from the ads.
That's annoying.
It also kind of seems like
Watch your
stacking
step.
Turn out, turn out, turn out.
the
My bad.
Earth and the Frost add together is
A bad
kind of
idea.
a pain in the... Yeah, don't do it. But any other combination doesn't really seem that bad.
Fire, we just have to make sure that we take the fire, like, fight those ads someplace we don't care about.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, yeah. Cool. We're back to stage 1.
Lust.
And I'm just gonna stay in Frost because they didn't get any more stacks. They have
You
more
don't have one
Earth.
alive.
Do you have a res yet?
Yeah, I gotta be res. What do you want up?
Get days.
Your taunt
Yeah,
when you're
Daz.
up.
Get Daz up.
Watch your
And then Daz can lust. Under the boss, under the boss.
Yeah, Daz can lust for them.
Lust.
He's spellbooking it right now. $10.
I was willing to believe that.
It's called Fury of the Aspects, Daz.
It's rainbowy, it has a dragon on it.
Soaps, soaps.
Do yourself.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
You probably want to sacrifice the person there.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
If we don't have an immune, we sacrifice one of them. I agree.
So
Watch your
I ended up just pulling it back to Frost for this last phase, and I mean it doesn't feel any different or really that much harder.
Yeah, I mean 5% really doesn't. It's not that much faster, so it just doesn't stack up that much.
So if they don't make any changes, as in like it forces you to, like if an altar like kind of like quote unquote dies, I mean the strat's just going to be go to one
Watch your-
thing and just do it.
Someone
Duh.
died.
Pretty close. Alright, cool.
Oh, that's hard from Ridge.
Yeah, I mean, with this, as long as
We
everybody
lost
just
a lot of
stays-
people, so I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like this basically just go into one zone, the easiest zone, which is Frost, and
never leave. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the hardest part is going to be the P2 ads, and that's it.
Let's go back to Frost again, because I want to see if it is random or if it's always the next one. So if it's fire again, either we have bad luck, or if it is fire again, let's not fight it in the Frost area. Although, really, it doesn't matter that much. Stay in that corner.
The only thing that we have to be on top of is making sure that we spread out the soaks and getting them quick and back, because he does the cross at the same time. I think at least it looked like the second and third ones were lined up that way.
He can do the shooting out things at the same time. This does at least look like a more interesting fight on Mythic, but on Heroic, this is kind of a joke.
Does Mythic in some way force you to move more?
Mythic has ads during the main phase as well.
So it gives more stacks faster.
He gets a lot more stacks faster, and the ads all have their own kind of thing going on.
Honestly, if that's the case, they probably won't tweak the Heroic that much, because it sounds like what the fight they actually
Sounds like
care about is
Mythic will take care of that.
Yeah.
Strat you're using right now.
Yeah. By and large, they care a lot more about Mythic strats than they do Heroic ones.
This is the third to last boss too, so makes sense that it's ramping up a bit. And that Mythic one be a bit.
Well, also this is a wing dungeon.
This is an end wing, right?
Yeah, I believe this is an end wing boss.
It drops tier probably.
The last 5 all drop tier. The only ones that don't are the first 3.
Oh dang.
Well, they're all the first ones of the.
It's
only an 8 boss
Flame
dungeon,
Guy,
so.
Taros, and shit that don't. Hold on. Aranog, Taros, and Sinarth do not.
I see.
Dathia, Kurog, Fruit, wait. Oh, sorry, no, it's Aranog, Taros, and Council that do not.
It's a 8 boss dungeon, so I mean.
Yeah.
Do we want to try a different altar with the stack strat?
I want to
see what the changes are or how it affects the raid.
I want to see if the ad is fixed or not. That's why I want to do Frost again.
Okay.
And Frost just seems to be the easiest.
Also, yeah, Frost is definitely like if this is the strat that goes live, Frost is the one that I'm gonna wind up wanting.
Yeah, I mean, we're testing for another 22 minutes, and might as well see what the other zones doing this way feel like.
I agree.
It's likely the only other one that would feel as easy would be
Fire, you'd have to move too much, so you couldn't do a corner thing.
Well, we could test if we could all stack one and move, right?
Yeah.
That'll be something to know from Mythic, especially.
Yeah.
Under the boss.
I feel like they're gonna change that too. Stacking on the boss makes that way too trivial.
It really does. AoE's coming out.
If you're a ranged player, stack on down. You don't really need to
Move to triangle. Watch all.
Honestly, even if you don't stack under, they're not that, because they have no like AoE. They're just lines. They're not that hard to dodge. Don't get them.
Careful, don't say things like that,
Obliterate.
or they'll get the
Obliterate.
fix.
Infect. Yeah. Okay, head over to Fireside.
Interrupt.
That looks like it might target farthest. Or definitely target range.
Yeah. The first one we did was rough. These two are interesting. The last one we did in this one.
Running.
The little one is going to be stunned.
Silence too.
Oh, triple stack.
Kind of got. Yeah, kind of.
So, what you could probably do is you could probably still tank the fire guy in Frost, and all your range just stand in the fire area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that would bait him.
And that'll also make sure that he comes with us too.
Doesn't juke. Yep.
Yeah.
Look at this smart big brain stuff going on here.
Smart cookie.
Blizzard doesn't like me enough to give me beta, but hey, I have some good ideas sometimes.
Just drop a few hundred on Diablo Immortal. It might get you in.
Few hundred, that's chump change to them compared to
True,
what a lot
good
of
point.
people in that game have dropped.
Right?
I consider myself fortunate.
Okay, actually, though, why do I have no sound?
Alt
Drop
S.
I still have sound.
I already checked that. Check my master volume.
My sound's still working. I know you can't. It's not working when you try to change your sound, your audio output
Here we
device.
are. I figured it out. I'm not gonna fix it right now, but I figured it out.
Give me 30 seconds to be right back.
And maybe I will.
Yeah, those set pieces, all the warrior ones sound really nice, honestly.
I've not had a chance to look at them yet. I kind of want to fucking bring my desktop lock back in here, but there's only 15 minutes left, so. I feel like
Problem
this
is my cat unplugged my fucking speakers.
Naughty cat.
I feel like this fight would be really good for Desto for the intermission phase.
I could see that.
24/7 Havoc.
All right, ready.
Mage on Horde side in the guild wants to get in. Do we have time/room or? Oh, there we go.
Hey, it's May drop.
Sucks they delayed normal.
Yeah, that is a shame. I was really looking forward to that.
Watch all.
Oh damn it! I was gonna test how Earth fell. Oh, not for that one. Ranged melee stack.
Any meat chest? Check immunity on those next time.
Cloak works.
Yeah, what do you cloak?
Watch all.
I just realized Bone Dust Brew doesn't get cooldown reduction from Brewmaster abilities anymore.
Bone Dust Brew's trash, bro.
Now, yeah.
I'm glad. Give me Weapons of Order. Bone Dust Brew sucks. How come you guys get Weapons of Order?
Nope.
Like you even deserved it.
It's random.
Damn, how about that?
Interrupt.
I'm gonna
Wow.
try and do targets and let's see if it targets you.
It's crazy coincidence that we always got clockwise until now.
Not that wild of coincidence when it's only like 1 in 3.
1 in 3 chance.
Yeah, but 1 in 3 happens 4 times.
Hey, well, that's 1 in 27. That's, you know, still not.
Still better odds than Windwalker getting a buff.
True. True.
Watch all.
Thank you.
Go for a kill on this one. Unless you guys want this to move.
The only thing we wanted to check was whether it was how Earth felt, but
Don't we want to try the fire baiting?
oh, we did want to try.
Yeah. I mean, I assume
You know you're
we'll
about to
be
get
able
fire, right? You can just bring your range to the edge.
No, that was a different fire thing. We
Hey,
wanted-
range. All come over where Dell is right now. On this side.
I mean, we
Oh.
technically could move it into fire good and still go for the kill.
We just stay here, guys.
Watch all.
We're about to go
But
to
I
ad
mean-
phase, right?
7%. So save your CVs.
I just keep popping them, and then it goes into ad, and I'm like, I don't have a combat timer.
It messes me up with not having percentages on the like target HP.
Yeah, I need to fix that later.
I don't know how to fix it.
Alright, ads.
Alright, so I'll tank fire in frost and you guys bait, right?
Ranged and fire.
Runner.
Out. Definitely kill fire first. Anyway.
Watch your step.
As they're spawning in both zones.
Well, this might not be the best test because we all have to spread out pretty far for your bad. Spread.
Run out.
I apologize, Tyson. I had to place for.
How painful is it for him to end up with 2 stacks? Changing everyone.
Survivable, not great.
Because you could intentionally get, or activate fire, then move over and get fire every time, right? Or does he have to cast his ability in it, his ultimate ability, in order to get the guaranteed ad spawn?
Yeah, they can't repeat ads.
Yeah, but I'm just saying so that you could force Fire Frost as your first 2. Because that combo didn't seem too bad.
We have enough time to do it either way. So we could start Fire, stay there.
Let him cast, then move to Frost.
We could also pop a CD to... Like, 2 stacks is... If everyone is topped off, it's survival. I don't know whether or not he has to cast anything to activate it.
That might be something to test too then. Have him walk through fire to Frost at the beginning of the fight. Everybody will be full health. It shouldn't be too healing intensive. Just to activate fire to maybe get or force these 2 ads.
We were supposed to lust, by the way, but it matters a lot.
Hey, I gotta leave after this.
Move to triangle.
Let's go for Hilda.
And whenever they open up normal, we can always test that if they have at least a dropping mechanic.
Yeah, the pulse AoE isn't from switching things, but
well, but we
Nice.
already assume it's survivable. We just
we already know it's survivable. We've actually done it.
Yeah, we just want to. My thought process was that you could force that ad to spawn.
Please.
Did it?
Yeah.
Hey, someone need this and see if the tier is active or not.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
That's what I'm doing.
Heck yeah.
You also can't need stuff that you can't use.